little bit. I'm just looking forward to helping on the wife.
Hey. Well, we got a fade in the studio.
What it's all about, baby.
Dropping fade routes.
Wow, that was my go-to, if you didn't know.
So you have, if you're just now joining us, we've talked about this earlier. Jackson has a new haircut.
Right.
And he calls it a fade. I call it a kind of a grown-out mohawk. But
it's a fade.
It's a fade?
It's a fade all day, every day. You need a good picture of this.
Turn to the side.
You got to get the part in it. Part's where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right. I got some pictures now. I'll tweet those out. Ladies, if you're listening, Twitter handle @BowBounds, number 601-707. That's 601-707-3750. Welcome in. The SEC Insider Hit is brought to you by the GMC Sierra Truck at Fowler Buick GMC in Brandon. They are the number one truck dealership in central Mississippi, and that is where you want to shop and trade. Super Group, locally owned, Tom Hudson and his team. Fowler Buick GMC and the GMC Sierra Truck. Jump online, FowlerBuickGMC.com. Welcome in on a Thursday. Tomorrow we will be live from Mossy Oak Golf Club in West Point, Mississippi. Excited about that. The road show continues. We'll be in Memphis next week. I'll tell you where we'll be at 7:50, another remote. So from Clarksdale to West Point tonight. And now there's some discussion on the street that since I'm going to be in West Point, and Friday morning I'll do the show from Mossy Oak Golf Club. And this is a world-class golf course, just like what they did with Old Waverly. It's a big deal for economic development and tourism in the state.
It ain't bragging if you can back it up.
Boom. Okay. There's talk on the street that John Perry and or Judd Boswell are kind of bidding for my expertise on the way back through Starkville, just on some game planning for that night.
I am not surprised a single bit.
You're not surprised to hear that.
No, I know that.
Because, see, I know when to throw the fade.
No
okay?
doubt.
And I know when to throw the out route. And then I know when to go with the cam power.
That'd be 99.9% of the time.
I'm just letting you know.
He was focused yesterday.
There's a strong rumor that I don't know who's going to win the bidding war. John Perry, Pearl, Judd Boswell.
Better
Clinton.
question. Where's the bid start?
Oh, it's high.
It's high.
It's high. You know how it is. So
Part of it.
We'll see. But as far, don't be surprised if I'm a part of the offensive game plan tomorrow night.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'll be down there.
So
That's how many you really think will pack it? How many fans would you think would be there if you had to put a decent number on it? That you
tomorrow night?
Yeah, that would show up.
Pearl Clinton tomorrow night in Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium. Well, there'll be just some people that will go that are not affiliated with either school. Okay, so that's going to be a couple thousand people. Metro area, and then you've got the Golden Triangle area. You have coaches, you have staff, principals, just that want to go to a game,
right?
Especially with Cam playing.
Is 30 fathomable?
Is 30 possible?
Yeah. Fathomable word.
I don't know where you're going with that. Let's just say it's 30,000.
You think
a number that could be hit tomorrow night? Could I fathom 30,000 people being in the stadium tomorrow night?
That's what I was talking about.
I guess I could. What do you think, Drew? Can they get to 15? And
I would think 30 is a little much, isn't it?
I'm not sure it's much.
Can they get to 15?
Oh, they'll smash 15.
Okay.
They will
17?
run through 15. I'm thinking 22.
20?
22, 5. Clinton come.
I'm trying to compare it to like what those Texas high school championships get, and they get what, like they pack they get like 50, don't they?
I don't even know. I'm sure they
I'm
do.
trying to because I don't think it'll be like anything like that.
No.
But
If
I'm trying to scale
anybody
down from there.
listening has an idea of kind of could gauge it, please let us know.
I don't know what they've done in the past. High
What
school
was
championship games.
the biggest championship draw Brandon and South Panola, since it was a metro area team? I need to know that first. It looked like to me on TV it was, but there's some other people that know more about it that have been to like every one the last 10 or, and I don't need to know really 1974, but I'd like to know the last decade or so. Compare maybe the best from Veterans Memorial to we're now doing Starkville and Oxford. All right, let me pull up my caller deal. 601-707-3750. Chuck is on the phone. Chuck, what do you have for me this morning? What's up, man?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to mention something about y'all were talking about the 3 measuring sticks with the Labor Day to Thanksgiving and the bowl games and then the
NFL draft. What do you think?
Well, I think that we're missing a big point. Remember, there was a guy a long time ago that said Bear Bryant could take Hisn and beat Yorn and take Yorn and beat Hisn.
Mm-hmm.
I think the wild card is the coach, or who's coaching all those NFL prospects and who makes those decisions to go for an onside kick in the middle of a championship game.
Like Nick Saban?
Like Nick Saban. I think that could be the wild card. That could be the number one, and the rest of them could be A, B, and C.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the call, Chuck. I see where you're going.
I see the wild card.
It's interesting you mention that because I think the Big Ten has started to pass the SEC in coaches these past few
I'm not
casting
ready.
circles.
Hey.
Urban, Jim,
And
James.
Jim, they win that. Of course, Saban beats both of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Combined.
we give Harbaugh a lot of credit, and he's never won a championship. I mean, Gus Malzahn has coached for the national
he went
championship.
to the Super Bowl though.
He went to the Super Bowl, but he has yet to win a champion in an
It's
era
only his second year, right?
where, especially your age group, y'all were
Championships.
driven by Michael Jordan in the 6 championships. So now guys
Still driven by that.
that are great players are great coaches and players, right? Do not get credit if they don't win it. I mean, Harbaugh hasn't even. Don't you have to win that game on Saturday?
I'm saying, yeah.
I mean, I understand Harbaugh is really good. Is he great? We're going to give Harbaugh greatness without a championship?
Well, we gave it to Michigan
Saban
for
has
60
5
years.
championships. Urban has 3.
But if we're going Saban with 1, who's 2 and 3 in
Gus
the SEC?
Malzahn has been the offensive coordinator on a national championship team, and Gus Malzahn has played for the national championship.
Yeah.
That's another good poll question.
I'm sorry, coached for the national
That's a
championship.
good poll question or hot garbage.
I like that.
Who's the second best coach in the SEC?
Oh, goodness.
Especially the freeze factor.
Well, of course. Ooh.
That's tough. It's Jim McElwain.
I mean, I lean toward Gus because of coaching in a national championship game and where he resides, what he has to face every day
Good point.
in the Alabama Crimson Tide, and the fact that we thought he was gone. I was wrong. I didn't think he would survive. And so I missed. Gus is going to survive, and they think they're going to – if they find a quarterback, they have it rolling down there.
Didn't they get the quarterback the other day? Auburn did get the
Well,
quarterback.
they hosted him. Did they land him, Drew?
I don't know. I think that was premature. They'd landed it.
Yeah, I mean, just because you're taking pictures of him on Twitter with your staff doesn't mean
Oh, man, I've seen pictures of all these other kids.
Easy fade. Easy
I'm telling
fade.
you.
easy. I mean, you just slam dunked that Lane Kiffin was going to Oregon and
Is that the second best coach in the SEC, Lane Kiffin?
Yeah.
Oh!
Like it.
I mean, can we go with Eddie A?
Hot take.
That is a hot
Hey,
take.
if we're going with Eddie,
That's a smoking hot
Yeah, it's
take.
a great day in Tiger football. It's a great day in my life. I promise
He
you that.
is
I want
the
to thank
head-
Coach Miles for bringing me here. And it's a place that I always want to come. Gave him a standing ovation, and on we moved on.
Yeah, he's number 2.
I want y'all to say that out loud. He is the head football coach, not interim. He is the head football coach. Only in America. Donald Trump is going to be the president of the United States. Yeah, I know Hillary's trying to get a recount in Wisconsin. That's not going to happen. Donald Trump is going to be the president of the United States, and Ed Ogeron is the head football coach at LSU. What's next?
Oh, good gosh. What is next?
I'm just,
Dak Prescott wins Super Bowl.
Simmer down.
they play tonight?
They play tonight.
Cowboys and the Vikings tonight on Thursday Night Football?
That's it. Look, I know people have ripped on the ratings this year.
Oh, these will be through the roof.
This
tonight?
is a phenomenal matchup tonight. And I can't wait
Hey,
to
they
watch
could rip all they want. The NFL Network gets $350 million for this Thursday night game. You think they care?
it. Yeah. You get to watch it on Twitter, stream it live. It's cool. I will be dialed in. It's going to be.
Hold on. Stop the presses. You're going to be dialed into something?
For at least a half. I got to play video games for at least
All right,
another
so,
half.
I mean, outside of video games and your fantasy team.
And like margaritas.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and
sauce.
margaritas. You're actually going to be
Knocked that out
dialed into
last night.
something?
Yeah, I knocked the margaritas out last night. I was social last night. Tonight's my night. Wait, no, it's
Tonight's your
Thursday.
night. Last night you had to give yourself to
Right,
sauces?
I gotta bless the crowd every now.
Okay.
And then. This is I got to come out for the people to see. Oh, I
Did you have to show off your face?
That's exactly what it was.
Wow.
So I had to make
If
sure they saw
anybody
that.
was at Sauces last night, would you rate Jackson's fade on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's a 20.
Twitter handle at Bowbounds. He's got so he shaved his head on the sides and in the back, and he's got a skater bangs in the front. So I don't, and that's called a
Skater
fade. Evidently, I didn't know that. 1, I don't have hair. 2, I'm in my early 40s. So that's so it's shaved on the sides and in the back, and then he's got skater bangs. You remind me of kind of like Tony Hawk in skateboard, like 1989.
He kind of like had a little hair. This is faded.
Faded.
It's not shaved. It's faded on the sides.
It looks shaved to me. I don't understand the difference.
There's a big difference.
Oh, okay.
I'll explain. It's a good deal though.
Can you drop Shane just so we can wrap up the SEC Insider Hit? Shane was upset yesterday. He's been a great caller over the years for this show, and really has some sometimes good perspective and thoughts, and he's fed up. And he's a big Ole Miss fan. This is Shane on the Out of Bounds show yesterday.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
On our defensive coordinator situation, I could live with McGriff if we had the scenario this has been talked about where he was the assistant head coach and either a linebacker or secondary coach along with another defensive coordinator. We need more body. But, guys, what you said just a little while ago, I wish the three of you would call Hugh Freeze, Ross Bjork, and say you're saying exactly what I said. You're saying exactly what I said in my email to Ross Bjork over the weekend. We need a hellraiser badass right now. I am tired of, and I let them know this, I'm tired of the molding.
He let them know.
And all this stuff. I don't want to hear it. I want to win games, and we need fire. And what I would do is hire a defensive coordinator and say, turn him loose. It's yours. And then leave the room and let that guy have at it. And I want Jim Leavitt, and that guy would possibly bring a former Rebel, Charles Clark, with him, who's on the staff in Boulder. I noticed earlier this season when they were playing Colorado State first game, I said, wow, Jim Leavitt's their defensive coordinator. How did they get him and we get stuck with Dave Womack? And so I doubt we'll hire the guy. We'll probably have just another mediocre hire because Freeze probably doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Ooh.
But we need a guy like Jim Leavitt who has some head coaching experience and who's going to turn this thing around because it could get away again quickly next year. And I'm all for that guy. But you guys nailed it. You absolutely nailed it with what you said earlier. That is exactly what we need in that locker room. And you guys have a great Wednesday.
Get that guy drunk. I bet you he'd fight everybody.
You think Shane's fired up?
I think he is fired up.
Okay, so I'm seeing more of this. Ole Miss fans are done with the motivational stuff and the tweet. So that deal, has that ship sailed? Let's discuss that. Plus, how much is too much? That was the SEC Insider Hit, brought to you by the GMC Sierra Trucks, and they are awesome. Of course, it's driven our road trips all year. We've been from New Orleans to Memphis to Asheville and Starkville and Oxford and the Delta and everywhere else. Driven by the GMC Sierra truck at Fowler Buick GMC in Brandon. Jump online, FowlerBuickGMC.com. Their team can take care of you or your wife, or if you're in the market, son or daughter, for a truck, SUV, or sedan. Straight ahead, more on